Hello, everyone. Amazing. We're live again for the Fully Booked Translator Formula Meet the New Participant session. Yesterday, we had Dominique from the Netherlands. Amazing. A great participant already very experienced. She joined because she would like to rebrand her whole business and to get new clients from a different market. I don't know. Lucy, if you had the chance to check out your colleagues, the people that they're going to work with you for in the 3-month program.
Cool. No, I've got to start, but definitely on it.
Okay, yes, because there are all the videos in the group that we are the free group up to now.
Cool.
So it's good for all of us to get to know, to start get to knowing with each other, so as to be able to motivate and help each other during the 3 months. And today we have Lucy. Lucy, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us live. If you would like to briefly, introduce yourself to the community.
Cool. Hi. Thanks, Virginia. So I'm Lucy, obviously. I work under the guise of Fish Tank Translation and Consulting Services. Complex name, but that's not the point. So I translate from German to English and specialize in all things cycling related. It's very niche, but there is demand for it. And what I want to do by signing up to the program is increase the volume of work I get specifically from this niche. At this moment in time, while I'm fully booked, the ratio of cycling work to non-cycling work is not as high as I'd like, and I want to get that up as far as 75% of my turnover.
Wow.
While also increasing my income at the same time.
That's definitely something we can do. So in this program, Lucy, I think that we had the discussion earlier this year. So you seem very focused on this niche, and definitely for me, it's very good to have a niche. Do you think having a second or a third niche, like we could work in the program maximum 3 different ideal clients? So if you have in mind another 2, that would be another additional work that you can do and get some let's say, results from the program for another 2 niches or client types?
I've not given this much thought, but ultimately I come from an automotive background, and automotive is also what gets me going. I haven't pursued automotive that much in the last few years because most big car manufacturers tend to go through agencies that I've been trying to move away from.
Okay.
But that I'm very, how should we say, I don't want to say passionate twice, but I'm very passionate, a firm believer that you should always translate what you're passionate about to get the best quality translations, and automotive is almost up there with cycling.
So amazing. That's again another niche as well. That's good to have, an alternative or a secondary, just to have, more things to do in the future as well. Because what we do in the program is something like setting up the basis for you in your future, so you can do it anytime that you wish in the future, to change niche or to get more clients or to boost your sales or increase your income. So everything we're going to talk about in the program and create for your strategy can be implemented as many times as you wish in the future for as many niches or specializations that you would like in the future. Do you have any questions about the program? Something you would like to ask me?
More about helping me recognize, am I focusing too much on the wrong direction is one thing. And then secondly, I am one of these people, I'm like a magpie. As soon as I see a shiny object, I'm distracted from what I should be working on. An example would be, I should be working on my website, but then suddenly somebody mentions the word portfolio and I think, oh, I've not done my portfolio. So and then another thing comes in and then I've not, all those things are sort of like getting the focus in the program, that making sure I am completing objectives to make me a much more attractive candidate for my ideal clients.
Amazing. You're very focused. So very great 2 topics. And I think other participants might as well have the same questions. That's why I would like, to answer them in a video, because I answer other people's questions as well. I'm able, to answer many people's questions that way. About niching down or being in the very, wrong direction, don't worry, says Ileana. So I don't know if you're able to see the chat, Lucy, here.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, Ileana is here with us. Thank you, Ileana, for joining us. Ileana is a graduate of both of the programs. She's now second year in the alumni, so she can attest your own insights, let's say, on that topic as well. So for me, you will have the time to do everything. So what I would suggest, first of all, getting to the second question of yours, what if we could have, specific deadlines and schedule to cover everything? So what if you would be able, let's say, to create a plan for you, what you need, like website, portfolio, or whatever we discuss in the program, and you think you need it, and I will give you my opinion on this, of course. We can set aside the time and we can do everything in the program. 3 months is enough time, to cover. As long as you put into action what we discuss, and of course, and you set aside at least 3 hours per week for your homework. 2 to 3 hours based on your schedule. Might be weekend, might be Friday, might be whatever that you think is your, let's say, time that you have for your own business growth. That's how I see it. The more time you invest for your business and your business growth, the more results you will be able to see during the program or after the program. About the first question, if you're niching down too much, that's, I think, is something we're going to discover together the first 2 weeks. So the first 2 weeks that we're going to have a specific exercise on your ideal client's avatar, I will be able to identify based on your output in this worksheet and this assignment, let's say, and you will see as well if there is a problem there or not. I don't think it's a problem to niche down that much as long as we can get, let's say, 1,000, 2,000 clients in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had told you that before. So if we think that we're niching down, but there are not enough clients out there, enough, I mean, so as to give us on a consistent basis the work that we want, the workflow, then maybe we need to expand a bit more, to broaden, let's say. The niche is to be able to find those 1,000-2,000 whenever we want to run a campaign, because that's what we are going to learn in the program. In the program, you're going to learn email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting. Both are 2 client acquisition strategies. If there are not enough numbers out there, by numbers I mean clients of yours, then most probably we need to broaden or expand. That doesn't mean that you're in the wrong direction. That means that you need to adjust your branding, okay, and your focus according to your needs. So if you think that at some point you reach a threshold, you reach the maximum of capacity of clients existing out there, then we need a bit to expand by adding a bit of more niches or maybe rebranding you, but that is a tweak. It's not like changing the full strategy of yours or the full focus of yours, and that whatever you've been doing so far, it's wrong and you've lost your time. No, it means that at some point we need to see if there is enough, work out there and enough clients. And if they're not, if we see that there is, at some point, a limitation to this, we need to expand a bit more and find, similar, I would say in your case, since you're passionate about specific things, and I'm really into being passionate about the things you do, then I would discuss that with you to find your passions and then to adjust your branding accordingly, so as never, never to miss any opportunity and never to let's say fall behind with your strategy because there are not enough clients out there. That's my main concern. Mm-hmm. So apart from this, I don't think there is a problem, to have a very, very specific, narrow down specialization. Did I answer both of your questions?
Yes, you did. Thank you. It's a reassuring.
Yes, that's definitely, because I have given a very thorough, let's say, look at your, and also during the bootcamp, we were able also to check that together. So I know what you're looking for. And that's my main concern. The only thing is if we will be able to find the numbers that we want so as to run campaigns, whenever you would like to reach your full capacity, let's say. Then we rebrand or we add more niches, and we will be able to see that the first 2 weeks in the program. Yeah. The second is about, I think many people have the same question as yours. I lose focus. I get distracted. I have a lot of procrastination. I don't find the time to do everything. So that's not, you're not alone. And I think that's good because you get motivated by other people that they're trying to do the same things as you do in different directions or maybe in different specializations. But many people out there, imagine that they have the same issues, let's say, or needs with you, myself included. Okay, it's very tricky to find the time to do things. And imagine that marketing is always an ongoing, task. Doesn't mean that you create right now a perfect portfolio, that this portfolio will be the perfect, let's say, in 6 months or 1 year in case you change something in your niche or specialization. It means that all marketing material needs to be adjusted. So marketing is an ongoing task and activity for all businesses, and that's how it should be, in my opinion, because we need to readjust all of our marketing and to let's say, to check our marketing strategy at least twice per year, every 6 months, to see if the work that we are taking and the clients, they really correspond to the brand that we have created. Because sometimes we create a brand, we create a strategy, but life, or the clients that they find us online might take us to other directions that we really like as well. So in such a case, we need to readjust everything accordingly. But knowing how to do this, and that's my main, let's say, focus on the programs, to help you to know how you will be able to do that alone afterwards. I don't want you to need me the whole time, to need someone. I would like you to create a mindset and to have the tools that you need. So as whenever that you need to adjust anything, to be able to do that alone or with, let's say, small help. So definitely website is something I would really like to, if in case the participants in the program, they would like to get direct clients like you, website and targeted portfolios, both of them are very, very important. And we have enough time, because if I give you 1 year, it will take you 1 year. If I give you 3 months, it will take you 3 months. So it really depends on, the duration of the program. And we can do this because I've seen people doing that, in the program, including Ileana that is here and seeing. But many other people, Mario as well, he created his website, portfolio, CVs, cover letter. So imagine people that they are even starting out and they're creating from scratch everything, and they can do that in 3 months. So you can do that as well. Lucy, amazing. So you're British. We have one Irish. I think a couple of British people in this round. One from Netherlands, one from France, one from Greece. So quite, again, there will be a mix of culture, and that's really interesting. The community, says Ileana. I don't know if you can see Ileana, so I'm showing. Thank you, Ileana. The communities will be great help, and you will get support also from other participants. That's what I bet on this, but that really depends on the chemistry that the participants will build. But definitely, based, if you see the other participants' videos, you will realize that all of you are very well established, and you have more or less similar needs, niching down or rebranding or changing, direction, because you would like a better lifestyle or better rates or better paid clients. So more or less, based on the participants this round background, I've seen that most of you're very well established and many years in the industry, and you have a great, let's say, focus, and you know what you want. So definitely, I think community will help all of you. Amazing. Last thing before we close, and thank you so much for giving us the time today, Lucy, is you mentioned some things, but let's say, because some people, they might have not focus on this, what you would like to get out of this program. Okay, why did you sign up for this program? And if you had the chance to have achieved one thing, one main thing, one only thing, after the completion of the program, like in April, 2023, what would be that one thing?
The one thing, I would like to have systems in place to measure the effect of my marketing. I am like many freelance translators. I started in-house as a translator, chose then to become freelance, and automatically had customers, didn't have to market myself at all to get my first income. And because I've not done that from the beginning, it's not a habit I'm in. And I need systems in place to say, this is what I need to do. Have I checked feedback? These sort of things. And through that, I know whether I am successful or not. In terms of, and also be confident in marketing myself. It's many people, especially myself, I suffer from imposter syndrome, putting myself out there. And if I don't put myself out there, how will people know about me and my services? And I think it's just that confidence.
Thank you so much for sharing this, because some people, the first step is to recognize, what you need to change. And I think that you're a step ahead for many people that I need to tell them, you just need to do the work. It's just limiting beliefs, or it's just the imposter syndrome we need to overcome. It's not the reality. So at least you have done that work with yourself. So you're a step ahead of other people that they need to recognize, what's holding them back. But I can tell you, definitely I can guarantee about the systems, 100%. I cannot guarantee results, because results are based on your efforts and the time. Even if most of the participants, they get results, no one has ever regretted up to now. the investment they've made it to join such a program, because you are going to learn many things and you're going to create systems and have all of your marketing material ready, which for me it's really important. It took me many, many years to finalize my marketing material, to know what I should include, So definitely systems, processes, and material is something I can guarantee 100% that you will get by the end of this program. Imposter syndrome and confidence, I think that's why I have created this implementation program, and it's not just a course. Because people, they tell me, okay, the investment is too high, the duration is too long, I don't need that much. And they join, at some point I have some, let's say, more affordable programs, but those are courses, short courses. Those courses, they take you until the moment that you create, let's say, the systems or the strategy. You don't have the time with a mentor or a coach to implement. So if you suffer from imposter syndrome, or if you lack of confidence, or because you have been used to getting clients without you doing anything so far, it's really difficult to get out of your comfort zone and implement something that you have not done in the past so far. So most people, they come back to me after the course and tell me, Virginia, I have created great messages. I have created great strategy. Thank you so much for the course, but I have never yet sent a message because I lack of confidence. I'm afraid. Guys, if you have everything ready, join this program. This program is created in such a way, not only to change your mindset, not only to boost your confidence, but also to implement together and to see if it works for you or not, to see if you get the results that you wish of not or not. That's why in the mentoring programs, they have 3 or 6 months of duration, because we need to check if it works for you or not. You're not alone there trying to test things around, okay? So Lucy, that's something we're going to do together, okay? And as I mentioned, it's a 2 directions mentoring. So I really need your feedback, okay? I really need you to join me live. I really need you to tell me if you have any, secondary thoughts that I might not be able to recognize. So the sooner you tell me, the sooner we'll be able to resolve and to boost your activity and to see faster results. So thank you so much. Is there anything else you would like to ask me, Lucy, or to add?
No, I think that's it. You've covered everything to put my mind at rest. Thank you, Virginia.
Perfect. Thank you so much. So there will be another email, a secondary, before Christmas. As soon as I have the right number of participants completed, I will send the onboarding form. I don't know if you remember that. The onboarding form is an online form where you will be asked privately. Okay, it's confidential and I only have access there. Your existing situation, where you would like to go, and then I'm also asking you for your availability, days and times, so as to be able to create a schedule based on your needs. So there will be a second email. So the upcoming 2 weeks, I suppose, I would like to have everyone, in the program before I send those to all the participants. So the exact days and times will be announced as soon as you fill in that onboarding form, and that onboarding form will also help me to tailor the content based on the participants' needs. So that's really important that as soon as you receive that onboarding form, if you can get it back to me in 1 week, that would be perfect. And last thing, for those that they are thinking, Lucy, to join such a program, what made you, why did you trust me? Why did you trust someone that you don't know, for such a program or such an investment to make to your business? Or what would you tell to those people, they're thinking about joining, but they're hesitating, they don't have the time, they don't have the budget, they don't know if it's going to bring them results. So yes, that's really normal.
What would I tell them? It's a very difficult one because it's still ultimately a personal choice. But you resonated very much with me on. I took part in your free LinkedIn webinar, and we went through the profiles. And I have done several, as you know from my profile, I have already done some LinkedIn work.
It was one of the best profiles that I saw.
Well, I'm not looking for. I'm not fishing for compliments, but what I want to say is that
that was true. I'm not giving compliments. It's the reality, in my it was one of the best, and I always, I really like to be honest, because I don't want to fake people you need to correct everything or everything is crap. No, showed that you had invested in some other, consultant or whatever. So it was obvious, at least in my case, because I have experience in this. So.
But you also you made me want to go and change things straight away in terms of I had the black and white picture, which I've changed, and I've not changed it yet, but I'm working on the wording of my headline, that sort of thing. And it was all things that you understand the tools that I need to work with. I also sat on your portfolio session as well, because again, magpie scenario. But it was also things that you made it feel achievable, and I have that I can do a portfolio, and that's something, you know, as an example, I haven't managed to overcome my fear of doing ultimately, and making someone believe that they have the ability to do it is great. So that's why I've
Definitely,
signed
we're
up.
going to cover that, definitely. And since you mentioned the portfolio, there are 2 videos already, 2. So, Lucy, if you missed one of 2, there are 2 videos for free on my YouTube channel with Ileana. Ileana says here in the chat, she can confirm that, where she, in the first video, Ileana explains how she was able to close deals, okay, with very big clients through LinkedIn only with her portfolio, target portfolios. And the second video, Lucy, Ileana shares her own portfolio and some different portfolios, and we give feedbacks as people to have also visually an idea of how a portfolio like should look like and what does mean a target portfolio in comparison to a company profile or a general one. So you can go to my YouTube channel, Virginia Katsibiri Official, and you can take a look. They are very, you know, inspirational, both of the videos. So thank you for sharing the portfolios sessions there. You're welcome, Ileana. That's true. That's the reality. Again, I'm not giving compliments. And Ileana, she mentioned yesterday, Lucy, that she sent a couple of targeted portfolios one day, and the next day she got 2 people asking her for quotes. So it's not something, you know, I take out of my mind. No, it's the reality. That's how things go, as long as you implement the right things that we're going to cover in the program. And you're very practical. You seem that you found my feedback on your profile really helpful. So that's what we're going to do. And one advice for people that they're thinking of joining general LinkedIn courses or general LinkedIn consultants, they can give you some great advice, but most of the times, based on my experience so far, they don't work for our field, for our industry. So they include, you know, some keywords, but those keywords, they don't attract their ideal clients. The method I use, it's a proven method because people, they have sent me their screenshots that they were able to increase 800%, 600%, 900% the views to their profiles by just including the right keywords and the right information the way we're going to create that together. So it really works. It's not about me bragging. That's the reality. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on your needs and the types of clients where you would like to get. We don't need SEO experts to tell us the keywords. We don't need a marketing expert outside of our industry to tell us this. I will give you a practical worksheet with step-by-step processes and assignments that you need to fill in, and this will help us to optimize your LinkedIn profile the right way. So right away, you will see that change to the traffic to your profile. And of course, we need to have that ready, Lucy, before we start the prospecting campaign and before you start contacting your clients, because your clients are going to check you out on LinkedIn. That's like 99% sure, okay, that they're going to check you there. So thank you so much, Lucy. Thank you, Liana. Thank you, everyone, that you're here and that you're silent in the chat. I see that you're watching us. We'll start in January. Lucy and Dominique, you can check out their profiles. They're great, well-established colleagues. I'm really honored. They're happy to have you ladies here. Aaron is going to be next, and Iris, guys. So stay tuned if you would like to listen to Aaron's story, like in 20 minutes from now. And Lucy, unless if you don't have any questions, we can close it live. And of course, you can have my email. So in case you have any more questions, something you would like to ask me, send me an email. I'm always, 24/7 there. I will get back to you as soon as possible. So we close the live, Lucy. Are you okay with this?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much.
You stay here with me and we close the live. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, everyone. We're broadcasting shortly after this live with Aaron. Bye-bye for now. So, Lucy, you stay here.